What's good? What's poppin', man? Hey, man. I remember when Passion used to roam around the sector, and he would just do what he wants to do, how he wanted to do it, even when he was exposed. I remember when they tried to humanize him. They tried to make him into a human again. They could be anybody. And it's crazy how his handler has changed her image, made her a feeble old woman when she was defending this individual who's made threats to black women, this individual who's disrespected black women, this individual who specifically focuses on destroying black women and then attacking black men, but would do this reverse psychology into making it seem that you're the hater, that you're the hypocrite, trying to speak this Malcolm X and Martin Luther King talk with a foundation of evil. See, people like this are dangerous because they know how to use the English language in a way where they can manipulate you. And Passion was able to walk around for a while, and when he got threatened, he was able to spawn to a different person to attack people. And certain people used him as an attack dog. Ironically enough, his way down to hell was basically he couldn't resist doing certain things. And then he got exposed as a fraud and crashed out. But imagine if he didn't get caught doing certain things, he would have still been here. Because even though he got exposed, you got certain people that utilized him for ratings, for views, for money, for cash. And he understood that. That's how the devil works sometimes. The devil will turn into a different person. And people will look the other way as long as that individual's with them. People will act like that person is innocent even though behind the scene with all the evidence they're guilty. But we live in a society but we give pass to people who are guilty because when it comes to ideologies and we have the same mindset, we give passes to certain people. Certain people do this. The hypocrites. The ones who now they see because they were blind in the past, even though they saw before. The ones who were deaf in the past, but now all of a sudden they could hear, even though they heard before. We're in the same situation. 2 years ago, but it's like people want to kick knowledge, people want to show things, and we know what's going to happen. When you have a group of people who have the same ideologies, they don't care. They're going to say they're there. They're going to massage the ego of the devil. They're going to give love to someone who has hate. Because the devil knows how to shapeshift into something that you like. And when the devil's in front of you, he or she will shapeshift into another group. Because what the devil's job is, the devil is to basically attach itself to a host. And so where am I going here? We've had different devils in the sector. Passion. And then later on we had another devil. But it's crazy how this individual has been able to roam around for 3, 4, 5 years. This individual has been bouncing back and forth and taking all the strength from whoever's hot. Like, look at the history. Whoever's hot, whenever this individual attaches themselves to somebody, the channel goes down. But when the person kind of distances themselves, their channel's good. But it's like we're going to give a pass to one evil person and one evil person. That's why a lot of times people say they don't care. They don't really care about what goes on in the sector. And I understand that. See, for example, when you got family issues, I don't watch it as much. But people in this sector have no morals. They don't care about being real. They don't care about being solid individuals. They don't care about integrity. Anything for money is the motto. So don't be surprised when family business comes on YouTube and people start cheering it on and doing clickbait videos. That's what it is. And you probably thinking, who am I talking about when it comes to the devil? It's not the male you think I'm talking about. It's this person who dresses up as royalty, and every single thing that's happened in this sector, they've been part of. And then they disappear when the explosion happens. But I'm just talking. Peace.